From the audience, do you have any more questions that anybody would like to ask?
So number 9, when we're going along, representative opinion. If you're elected, how will you treat and interact with those locals who do not support you in your campaign? And that's, I have a question specifically for Kelly, because I had an interaction with this. When Local 31 made the decision to endorse Ed Kelly for GST over you requested a meeting, and we had it with Brian and myself in our hall, in which meeting you demanded that we fix the endorsement, which would mean to endorse you and cancel our endorsement of Ed Kelly. At the end of that meeting, you also stated that it would be the end, when we decided we weren't going to switch our endorsement. Typically, it would be the end of him as the Local 31 president. Now, with that in mind,
not what I said.
It's exactly what you said.
I would never say that to him, and especially in his office. It didn't happen.
All right.
I mean, I have witnesses that were there, Jeff Simpson and Mike White. It didn't happen.
Jeff Simpson and Mike White were there, so I don't believe they're here in the room today. But also in that vein, number 7, you alluded that I was present along with President Stewart in those meetings out at the State Council when these charges that were never filed were brought against Road Beauty. And in that meeting, Greg Markley, Secretary Treasurer of the State Council specifically, you were also in that room, urged Ryan Beauty to resign from his position as the 6th District Rep on that State Council. Now, that being said, without these charges ever being filed, what was your intent, or Greg's intent, because you were also in the room urging him to do this, for his resignation?
You know,
and what would have happened with those charges?
I mean, you want to have this trial right here? Is that what you want to do? I mean,
no, I'm just asking the question. These 2 questions came up, and it specifically reminded me of these incidents.
well, there was only a couple of us in the room, so it's your word against mine right now, and I don't think it's worth going into that. If you want to have a conversation about this at some point, about my actions or Greg Markley's actions, this isn't the forum for that.
I agree with that, that this is supposed to be fair and handy for both candidates. If we're going to ask a question, then you can both